are, home and working this a business. So good morning, good afternoon. If you're watching this in live or listening in on a recording, this is designed to inspire and share with all of you where Enagic is, where we're at. We're in this new era of digital marketing and recording. And things have never been moving faster. Just so everybody's aware, currently right now, I'm going to use really conservative numbers, but over 60% of all product sales in almost every industry is happening right now online through social media advertisement, the internet in general, all the different platforms, even things like LinkedIn, Twitter is an incredible, and of course TikTok. So there's just a lot of ways for you to gain a market share and expose yourself. And this isn't for everybody, right? And this may not be for you right now. I mean, this may be something that's more relevant for you, next year or the year after. That's okay. The good news is you're part of this movement right now. I've aligned myself with the Diamond Life program, which is Blaz's personal development and training and online marketing training. And there's a lot of different levels if someone wants to choose to take part in that type of personal development and that type of accountability and coaching. And so I'm here to offer that to you, what I'm learning, what I'm growing with. We're also affiliated right now, at least, with Online Empires, which is the affiliate automated digital platform for learning how to develop and run and manage your own sales funnels and market yourself online. So to really create a brand and really use advertising to its fullest potential. I was talking with someone recently, they just joined. They're like, yeah, I've been marketing online for 15 years and I've never done anything. And what's interesting, if you have made posts, if you have done things, I mean, I did it like from 2011 until 2015, and I never really got any traction or any real results. And there's a reason why. And as you go through the training, if you're willing to be disciplined, and I always tell people, like I told Chris Bolin the other day, if you're willing to spend the 2 to 4 hours a day, 4 to 6 days a week, depending on your week, and do the education and do the school, you will learn something that will give you some results from your home. You do not technically even need to talk to people if you don't want to. The old way of marketing is dead. It just is. I mean, you can do it. I mean, I market traditionally, and I'm not telling you guys not to market traditionally. I do too. If that's something you're comfortable with, you'll find as you get into the space that many of the people that are having a lot of success online are doing both, but they've learned the online platform. And my 2-year goal, and I would recommend to anyone, give this 2 years. You're not going to learn this in 30 days. You're not going to learn this in 90 days. I'm 60 days into the process and just starting to feel like, okay, I can talk to my group. I can share something with you. I can help you. But I've been working 6 to 8 hours a day, 5 to 6 days a week. And my whole world has changed because as being connected again and really being out there, what's happening is, because my intentions are there and my focus is there, my phone's ringing. Distributors are coming, back that were kind of, missing for a while, but I'm also reaching out, right? I'm doing the things I need to do. So, Chris logged out and then he logged back in. So we're going to want to just stay connected. That's what this call is about. It's going to be every Monday at the same time, and it'll always be recorded. If you have specific questions right now, you can ask those. I have a calendar. If you don't have to log into my my VSL and to Online Empires to access me or to do this. Like that's the $99. It's free for a week. It's $99 if you want to do the monthly schooling and education. You can cancel anytime. They're going to explain everything to do that. But if you want a one-on-one Zoom with me anytime, 15, 20-minute Zoom call, I'll put my Calendarly link in here, but I'll send it all to you anyway. And if I have an opening on that calendar, that means I'm in my office working and I'm available to you. We can hop on. So it's not like that. I'm accessible, but the best way to do that, and you can always just call me, but the best way to do that is just schedule that calendar link, hop on a Zoom. I can help you navigate. I can show you what I'm doing, show you what others are doing. And the biggest reason you want to join Online Empire is you immediately get part of their community. That's an Australian group. That community they're not the best. It's not perfect. It's not for everybody, but that group is moving an incredible amount of machines online. They'll let you join their Facebook community where you get to get help and see what people are doing. You can see content, you can learn, you can grow, you can be part of something that's actually working while you're earning, hopefully. So questions. I kind of want to open this up for dialogue questions. If it's a general question, or it's a complicated question, I might just ask that we do it privately. But if it's going to benefit the group, I'm sure it will at this point. Good morning, Ronnie.
Good morning.
I'm sure that it'll be great. So does anyone have a question? No question's a bad question about, or a comment or anything, because I've got material to cover. I just want to not just talk for 15 minutes, Well, I'll just share a little bit of my excitement. Go ahead.
This is Paul.
Hey, Paul.
How you doing, man? I've been going to the Online Empire. And that's been really good. It's a new thing for me because I've never done stuff like that before. So it's kind of like a learning process. I'm off work for the next couple of weeks. I broke my leg, so.
Oh. I'm smiling at you, Paul, because I'm thinking, what a blessing. I got you for 2 weeks.
Yeah. So, because I've been working.
You know
the hours I've been working, because I talked to you, man. Sometimes I'm coming home like 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock night.
Oh, I know, dude. Paul's a really hard worker. He's an ex old school Ken guy like you and me, old network marketer, and he's just been bumping up against all the roadblocks that most people get when they're trying to do this traditionally. And he's just an awesome dude, and he's got a great people around him, his daughter, his wife. He's in Canada. He's gotten some sales, but Paul, I'm excited for you to learn this. And no, guys, when you log into Online Empires, I can, just like you can see all your people, and you guys, once you're in, you can recruit through that platform. It is a way for you to self-fund your own advertising campaigns and your own ads, but I can see every single stage that you're at. I can see in the discovery process when you're in the first week, I can see if you just finished the discovery process. So you can see for your people, hey, like I got a guy, Barry, he's 40% through the discovery process. I can see new people when they join. And then once they're in the platform, I can see, like, I think Val's at like 10% or 14%. I can see where Joshua Green is. I think he's at 20%. I can see where everybody is. So I know where you're at because I've gone through the same school and the same training. So I kind of can, if you call with a question or a challenge, trust me, we're all going through those same challenges and having those same, whatever you want to call them, learning curves. But there's people in this program, and you're going to see this, that are 65, 70, people that are 22, people that are middle age, people that are sick of traditional sales, people that really want to learn the space. And just like any business, you're going to understand that most people are going to, quit in the first 90 days because it is challenging. It is going to require learning new skill set. When I tried to do this back in 2019, 2020, I spent all the money, I did all the school, and I didn't want to do it. So I know what that feels like too. I needed to experience more pain traditionally. But I will really say that if you do enter into this community, you're going to be re-excited about life, diet, your health, your workouts, your family, your relationships, everything is, personal development is so important. And that's something you're going to have an experience with because you're going to be around people that are just crushing it in the world, the new world, this online space. So, other questions or comments? So I will go ahead and send everybody the VSL link to Online Empires. You can log in there. I'll see when you log in, do the first week. A lot of the information is going to be repeat for you guys because they're going to go through the product demo right away. They're going to explain the health benefits. They're going to explain the business, but that's good to see. It's good to see what your people are seeing. And none of this is perfect. Okay. None of this is the quality of which we're going to eventually create, but it's good enough and they're getting results, right? So just remember that as you go through, don't look for the grievances, within the platform. Just know that it works. So if this works, how much better could we make it? Everybody can create their own eventually through this platform as well. It can be all personalized to you and do your own content. But then once you're in, if you like it and you want to spend 99 bucks, that's cool. You'll have your own affiliate link as well. So you can refer anybody you want and you get 30 bucks per referral per month. So it only takes 3 referrals for you to pay for your own education for free. And then beyond that, you can earn, silly money. I mean, it's silly money. It's not big money, but I think like this month I've earned 178 bucks. It's cool. It's paid for me. I also sponsored a few people in. So if you don't have 99 bucks a month to spend, I'll pay for you. That I have no problem investing in my team that way. I've done that for Tara. I'm doing that for, I forget who I talked to yesterday about that. They just don't have the $99 right now, as unfortunate as that is. So, and then the goal of that is let's do that for 3 or 4 or 5 months until you've got enough, of your own revenue within the platform where you're paying for yourself, right? So, it is only one level. It's not an MLM. It's just a one level. So anybody below you, you're not going to be received commissions on, but it is just a single tier that allows you to at least pay for yourself, create an ad budget for yourself within the platform, and then go. And then in terms of ad budget, if you're looking ahead, the recommendations in the beginning is $5 a day or $5.10 or $5.12 a day. And then, most people what my ad budget is a month right now is what I'm not even close to it. I'm running silly, $30 a week campaigns, but, is $1,000 a month. And they don't recommend you go over that for the first, 10 to 14 months. But by that time you will have lead generation and you will have new people that are specifically looking for you. And I think that that's the biggest thing I want you to understand is that, if you go talk to 100 random people in the mall, you might be picking them out based off of certain things that you're noticing, physically or visually. But with this type of ad set and this type of target marketing, when you reach 100 people, those are 100 people looking for you. So it's a different conversation. And the conversion rates are quite high as you get better at this and learn this skill. So a little more light in here. I've got the sun peeking in and out here. So we've got a lot of people on the call. If, questions, comments, observations.
I've got a little question, Carlos.
Sure.
Is this online empire for anyone other than an Enagic distributor, or is it specifically Enagic?
Not really. Well, I mean, it's for anybody that wants to get involved with Enagic. So,
okay.
Yeah, I mean, you could take this education, obviously, and you could sell toothpaste online, right? Because you would understand sales funnels and how to use them and how to set them up and the ad set. And that is nice. This skill set you'll take with you for the rest of your life if you really learn it and master it and actually implement it. The mistakes that I made before was I learned it all, but I didn't take action on it. Now I'm learning, taking action, learning, taking action. And it is, like some days I just have to close the computer, but then it's funny. I have a schedule and I stick to it. And, every day I'm somehow making progress because I'm going to school every day at 9 a.m., and I'm spending an hour. My goal is an hour a day of new knowledge. And then I'm spending, a few hours a day applying that new knowledge, and then, managing for all the normal stuff in life. And then I'm doing about an hour a day. And these are all things I'm going to send you. I'm doing an hour a day of Balaz's YouTube. They're all free. I would highly recommend that. If you just go to Balaz W. Cardone. Probably saying his last name wrong. I'll send you guys these links, and just go to his YouTube channel and you can start with the most recent one, or you can go back to number 1. I think there's 39 episodes. That is going to give you more value than I could possibly imagine. So I spend an hour a day on that. I'll spend every other day, maybe an hour on the Online Empire Zoom calls that they do, like this, where you've got people, making $3,000 a month, $10,000 a month, $70,000 a month, $150,000 a month on these, Zoom trainings. And they're training everything from how to use Messenger, how to use ads, what's working, what's not working, how to use the phone, how to convert. So, it's not just me here. There is, between what Balaz has going on online, through his Diamond Life program, through his YouTube channel, and just so you know, that they've built an empire. I mean, they're doing about 6,000 units a month in his organization. It's crazy. Over $500 million in sales over the last 10 years through these same channels and avenues. And there's lots of different groups out there. This isn't the only one. Just a lot of them aren't open to any Enagic distributor. So a lot of them are closed groups. This is a closed group, but it's open to anybody that opts in that's an Enagic distributor from any group. All of your leads are protected. Anything you create is protected because it's all through your affiliate links. So you don't have to worry about losing people. You don't have to worry about, things disappearing on you. If you do a good job with the follow-up and make that connection, then, you're going to have, your own market share online.
Great. Thanks.
Yeah. So we're approaching 22 minutes, probably another 8 minutes. If anyone has questions or comments or needs assistance, or something's not making sense, there's no silly question. The biggest thing is, make a decision, to spend that 2 to 4 hours a day, 4 to 6 days a week. If we do the math on the high end, 4 times 5 is 20 hours a week. 4 times 6 is 24 hours a week. And you'll be directed on how to spend that time. I mean, it'll be very obvious, and you'll want to spend, once you're in, like me, if you're really doing it, you'll want to spend more time. Like, it'll become, if it doesn't become a fire in you, don't do it. But if it becomes something in you, like, I think I'm ready to learn this and master this and take 2 years and really create a market for myself, a digital audience for myself, because what'll happen between 10 months and 14 months, and this is not my opinion, this is what I'm being told, and this is what I'm being told by multiple sources. If you follow it between 10 and 14 months, you're going to be able to automate your business. What does that look like? That means you've got all the automatic responders in place. You've got all the email responders in place. You've got everything in place. You've got your ad set in place. You've got your ad budget in place. You're basically there to maybe help process an order, or help someone with a question, or help them with their machine hookup, or help them educate them further about the water, which you're already doing anyway. But you've got a huge amount of actual revenue coming in to support. And, between 10 and 14 months, they're going to teach you how to have, an admin, department that can handle a lot of the heavy lifting for you if you grow this big. The people that are big, that are processing all these orders, they literally have, an administration department that's making the initial call, that's placing the order, that's helping people with finance. So, and we have the access to all of those systems that they've already proven work. So not to go too far out into the future, but to also help you understand that we're not trying to create a business that owns you. We're really trying to create that legacy income and help you, have an automated life that you can take with you anywhere. I mean, this will open up more travel for you if you decide to do that. This will open up more time freedom for you. And obviously we know the money's there with Enagic. So. So yeah, I would recommend everybody, schedule themselves. I'm going to continue. I'm not going to send too much today. I'm just going to send the VSL link where you can go in and opt in for a week. I'm going to go ahead and send the link to the most recent Blah's podcast. And once you're in the group, once you log in, you can just hit the button to subscribe to the Facebook group.
I just came from physical therapy.
That's all you
May
need
I
to do.
use your restroom really quick? Oh, thank you so much.
That's Kristen.
Right or left?
Okay, so once you're into the VSL Work Online with Carlos link and you're into Online Empires, you can click the button and subscribe to the Facebook page. Then you're in and you can just quietly observe, watch, see what's happening in there, and take some time. I know it's a very crazy space. I know that, in general, right? Social media. And I know that it can be overwhelming, but just take bite-sized pieces, do what you can, understand it's a process of learning it. You can do this. You can learn new skills, and, it's not going anywhere. So again, if now is not the right time, no big deal. And we'll be further along when you're ready, so. Total money that I've spent so far through the whole process, including my domains and a little bit of ad spent that I've spent, I'm probably around $300, and I've been doing this for 60 days, and I've made about $200 back, right, from online, and I've probably sold, just from the presence online, just because I haven't been on at all, 4 or 5 machines, and you guys know what that looks like at 8 points. So it's been very positive for me. Just being out there, just being present. I've had people message me, "Oh, you're still doing that." I had a gal out of Nevada got her machine from me 5 years ago. She goes, "I got 2 people. I didn't know you were still doing it." So, yeah. All right, guys. Well, I can't thank you enough for being on here. We'll be on here next Monday. Any of you can book a call with me. You can access my calendar too through Online Empires, where it says book your free coaching call. You're going to fill out a questionnaire. It's going to give you an opportunity you're going to tell me privately where you're at, what your concerns are, what your goals are, everything that's going on in your life. I'm going to review that before we have your coaching call. And then you're going to opt right back in there. For you that's new and you got your own link, I'm going to be doing the coaching calls for your new people with you. So in that calendar link as well, you can put multiple emails in there. So once you have your calendar set up, you're going to be able to do that. And I'm here to hold your hand until you're ready to do those on your own, which is what I've, doing for Alicia or Paul or any of the people that are involved with me. Joshua Green, we're working crazy good. I mean, Josh, you want to share your experience just since you opted in? If you guys don't know the Dr. Joshua Green, he just went 6A. He's about to go 6A2. He's been kind of working with me off and on for the last 7-8 years. Talk to me about the results in your traditional business just since you started online 30 days ago.
Well, I've done a lot of, I made a video a few years back right at the pandemic. And I kind of went silent. My whole goal, and I was talking to Carlos, you know, during this time, was really about trying to go online and automate. And I feel like with online empires, it's great in that it really holds your hand and guides you in a step-by-step process, and just makes things a lot more clear on, okay, what's the next step that I need to do? And it's all about intention and consistency. So, you know, just being online and being more present and being willing to share oneself creates momentum. And so, you know, in the past few days or the past week, I think I've had 3 sales, and I was on a pretty big dry spell. But yeah, it's just really about intention and consistency. The water speaks for itself. And so now it's just really about kind of figuring out how to scale and to be online and be more present.
Yeah, just about where our intention goes, right? Energy, right? Energy flows, where energy flows, our attention, no, where our attention goes, energy flows. And that's been it for me, you know, just really having new life and new energy towards my business has just been like unbelievable. Like, yeah. So
Yeah,
I'll share, so that's a win. So we're sharing wins right now for the next minute or two. Josh, that's a major win because I know how much we struggled with just getting you even to that next 6A. And to see all those sales come through, and I know you got more pending, has been just awesome because I've wanted that for you. You know, for me, I'm coming off I'm having my best week in Enagic, and we're having as a group our best month that we've had maybe ever. So I mean, that's not by, I mean, everything's a coincidence, but that's not by chance. That's by intention. And so I really want to help all of you have your best weeks and your best months in Enagic. So that's what we're here for. And for me to have my best week, because I've had some good weeks, that's saying a lot. Like, you know, I can't even remember everybody who's purchased or the amount of orders we processed. And it's just like it's like all of a sudden things are just like they were maybe back in 2017 for me, like crazy good. Okay, well, great, guys. Again, this will be recorded. It'll take 24 hours to get it out. If you want to send it to anybody, it's a great intro call. Thank you guys for being on camera. Thank you for being online. Mark, you want to say anything? Anybody want to say anything? Jump in before we hop off.
Hey, Val.
Hey, Mark. Hi, buddy.
Hi. Thanks for letting me on the call.
Anytime.
I'm feeling very encouraged.
Yeah.
Good.
Things are happening for sure.
It's exciting. It's really exciting.
All right. Well,
Thanks.
I love you all very much. Thank you for being on. Anyone else before we jump off?
Happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
Thank you, Ken. Love you, buddy. Looking good, my man. Take care, everybody. God bless.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.
Carlos.
Yep.